Well, that looked a little weird. Anyway, hey everyone. It is what should be the final day of Twilight Princess. We beat Zant. We now just have to go save the princess. I mean, the dead princess. We have to go save the dead princess. The living princess is going to go save the dead princess. Anyway, hope everyone has had a good day. It is disgustingly hot. It was nice and, like, cool. And now it was almost the 90s today. It is 88 degrees in my room right now. I probably should have turned on the AC, I'm now thinking of it, but it's too late. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump into the game now that my rambling is done. And actually start. Hi, Hyrule Field, World B. I was going to say we'll be here for all of 2 seconds, but I went the wrong way. Also, hey, Nethos, hope you're having a good time. Ah, the pyramid. The Pyramid of Doom. Ah, I see you got Pocopia, Nethos. Yeah. This is fine. I'm sure this is natural. It's natural to be wantonly thrown against walls when you put on pieces of a not fully fused mask. This is fine. Look at Minna. This is just a glow. This is not a glow up. This is welcome to Eldritch Abomination, Minna. Old Twilly were certainly something. All things considered, it was probably for the safety of the entire planet that they got sealed away. They had no chill. Almost every Hyrule Castle has some version of the Link to the Past motif, since I think that's the first one, whereas you were allowed to go into the castle. Wait, can I? No. But I can push it open a little bit more. Okay, hold on. What is stopping it from opening? There's nothing stopping these doors from opening farther. Also, maybe it's me, but shouldn't the doors open out versus opening in? Opening in makes it easier to... Maybe I'm thinking of things wrong. I'm probably thinking things wrong. Hi, birds. Also, I just realized this piece of art very easily could be a Keyblade design in Kingdom Hearts. Clearly, if they ever do God never do a crossover, if for some reason they gave Sora a... Okay then, if they gave Sora a Keyblade based on Zelda, because, you know, Canonically, now he's dealt with them because he's in Smash, and everything he's in is canonically, canon. If they gave him a Zelda one, I think it would have to look like that piece of art. I forgot that there are going to be barriers that they can go through that I can't. Well, I'm on the left. We're doing left is right. And right is left. And up is left. And down is left. What I'm saying is we're pretty much going left. Okay, I was going to say, is it the big guy again? Because he should be dead. No, I don't want to wish that evil. That would look. If there was a Kingdom Hearts crossover, that would be another defeated timeline. Okay, they were all really out of it, weren't they? Okay. Y'all good now? Okay, they stayed stunned longer because I had Great Spin. I'm now realizing that's what happened. Oh, so there are barricades. I'm sure there's no need to worry about the fact that there are barricades. These are actually... What am I saying? These are Moblin barricades. These are not like... These were not barricades they put up when they were being... Did I just go... Hi. If you didn't realize already, if we're ever playing a game together and you follow me, that's the wrong idea. Thank you for the posture check, Patricia. I am sitting upright because it's the only way to stay cool in this currently 88.3 degree room. If I slouch, I reduce my surface area. That's a weird opening mechanism. There are things in the ramparts, aren't there? I'm getting Hi. Do I finally... I've come to play. Little did you know, we've been able to speak this entire time. Oh, really? You became immune to damage? Okay. Shield is not perfect. Shield is not perfect. Oh! Okay. You can block it. You know, I should just shoot you with an arrow when you do that. In fact, yes, I really should shoot you with an arrow when you do that. No, 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 no. Items? Drink the soup. I'm very glad I had more soup. I do not have him targeted. Put this away. That is... Okay, fine. We're done having fun. We're done having fun. Are you dead? Are you fine? No. I don't like that grin. I don't like that grin. Enough. Have a key. Is he basically saying, fuck this shit, I'm out? I follow the strongest side. That is all I have ever known. And I don't get paid enough to deal with you a fourth time. I'm going to cause chaos in Hyrule Castle Town. Link, he spoke. They can talk, Link. Link, why did they never beg? Why have they never screamed? Why have they never said anything? Link, are we the bad guys? Whatever, I got $20. Now this it does have something. I was gonna say, this really looks like there's something back here, and the answer is the ramparts. Link, please, hit the barrel. I need health. We don't have any soup left. I am soupless. We have oil and mystery liquid. I don't... You know what? We don't have mystery liquid anymore. Okay. The purple chews are quite literally mystery liquid. They can be anything. This time they were a gold chew. So it is a... What sort of... You feeling lucky? You feeling lucky? That's what I'm trying to say. Also, I do not like the birds. I do not like the birds being here. Okay, no, you're not in the background. I'm just missing. Stop. Stop coming down and let me just shoot you. Did I get them all? No. I don't know why I'm doing this. You're not actually dead. Yeah, you're not actually dead. Dang it. This is really a case of, is there a thing for killing, or you guys you're just constantly respawning, aren't you? You're just respawning. Well, let's confirm that by killing that last one. Then killing the guys over here. And then we will hopefully killed everything. Or we'll get put into a battle arena. Hey, Grace. Thanks for the Amethyst Carbuncle. I backflipped into that guy's swing when he wasn't swinging at me at all. All these techniques, and I'm not using most of them. Also, unless there's a bird left, I did all that for nothing. Okay. What's stopping me from just going right into the castle? Is anything stopping me? Yes, a key. I probably need more keys. This is my excuse to not go what looks like the obvious way and accidentally go the obvious way. Oh, is it stealth time? Is it time for me to fail my stealth mission again? Nope. No stealth. No stealth. They saw me immediately because they were watching the door. As makes sense. Oh, you guys actually live from an arrow to the throat. I need to pay attention because apparently there's more explosive barrels than I thought. Don't see any over here. Did I kill all of them? I couldn't have. Or I guess maybe I could have. It's time to play with some... It's time to explode these because the boars are going to have problems with it if I don't. Let's get rid of the explosives before I bring the boars into them. The lack of music is actually kind of eerie. What happened to my Hyrule Castle theme? Hi! Your tower's not... Ow. Boar-proof. Thankfully, this boar is wall-proof, though. You good? You good. Well, I'm going to do this because... Never mind, I can't use items while I'm on a boar. Okay. Try this again. I only get 5. I'm gonna hope that properly does what I want it to. Yes. But not fast enough. My original idea was the correct one. Or just stop here, okay. Still not what I'm... This better not be there's only a certain set I'm supposed to do. I can't... Oh, wait, I can get that one from here. They just all stopped spinning well beforehand. I'm missing something with this, and it makes me sad. This feels like an obvious puzzle. I can't move you, can I? No. Oh. Am I just being stupid? One, two, three. Trying to think, how can I draw that with basically only 5 points? I'm probably overthinking this. Start there. 2, 3, 4. The problem is I would need to then do that one. It's for a piece of heart. I have to do this. I have to stop being bad, and it's for a piece of heart. Unless. How do you feel about metal, boar? You just glance right off of it. Okay, is there... Oh, frick. I am overthinking this. Okay. I overthink everything. Hey, I need to make the Triforce. I need to make the... There's a tiny line that's slightly colored. Okay, this is the map or the compass. I thought it was a piece of heart. Shows what I know. Seriously, where's our music, though? Game? I'm all for ambiance, but, like... This is Hyrule Castle. Creepy version of Hyrule Castle music would be the better ambiance than the dead silence. And I guess the dead silence, other than the weather, kind of works, but kind of like something a little bit more. Come on, something better than 20 bucks. Sad Zelda stamp is not better than 20 bucks. You know, again, if they had kept... I get it. They don't want to have to moderate it and whatnot. That's why they got rid of it. Heck, that's the going theory as to why, for the Tomodachi Life game, that they don't have... Hold on. Okay, yeah, nothing. Why, for the Tomodachi Life game that's coming out for Switch, why it seems like you can't share Miis unless you're local. Because they just don't... Understandably, they don't want to have to worry about moderation. TTP of that game is, negative. TTP in that game was negative. I was too slow at starting up. Come on. Come at. At least I now have my creepy Hyrule Castle. Hey, I'm out. Oh, I was out. You knocked me out for... It keeps looking like you're knocking me out. I am... There. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay, who's next? Oh, good. You're dead. You're done. If I remember, this is a very short dungeon, isn't it? But it is still a dungeon. It has a few floors. It might not be... It's still short, but it's not going to be as short as I was saying. Now, again, in the likelihood that we finish this super early, we will probably try out the Amiibo dungeon finally. Ooh, wait. I'm already here. I don't have to go Spider-Maning along the chandeliers yet. Compass? Man, the first dungeon, the compass was like the last thing you got. As we've gone through the game, the compass has come earlier and earlier and earlier. That's just a door. Okay, I have to get to you the other way, the not fun way. I want to see what's over there before I go through the door. Ow. Also, why is there just, like, stairs? Why is there just, like, a small set of stairs? And... I mean, I could... But, also, hey, Maine. You're going to tell me this is just that. No, it's in range. Good. I'm going to do this and find out there's nothing over here. There's nothing over here yet. There will... Actually, I wonder... No, we cannot put those out. I didn't want to jump down, Link. Well, then again, I can't get onto that one until I get over to there, so... Hyrule Castle, your layout does not make sense, though. Because right now... I see a chest out there. I see chests outside. I see chests that I missed. Hey, Chief, welcome. How goes the trip? I assume you're at a hotel at this stage. Fair? I wish I could say I know how much time that, or how far that means you've gone, but I'm not going to lie. I don't have a good sense of geographical distances. So, to get that, I need to get on the ramparts. 10 hours! Okay. Okay, that's... So it'll take you about... Let's say about 30-ish, barring traffic, probably... Like 30 to 40 hours overall, it sounds like, then. I want my chest. Give me my chest. That's apparently what the purpose of this was. Got 10 bucks. Nope, 20. You know, I bet you if you look back at every time I've guessed how many rupees were coming out of a chest, I don't think I've gotten it right once. Oh, fair. Well, get some rest while you can. Also, I'm sorry. Giant door. Tiny door. And the chest over there, I think, is a completely separate room that I'll do later. I'm just making that guess at this stage. Can I just... No. Well, let's actually do some progression. I'll figure out how to get that torch later. Hi! Let's get rid of your armor again. As we've done to Dark Nuts since... Well, okay. Here's a question. What's the difference between a Dark Nut and an Iron Knuckle? Alright, you beat me in range. Got it. Alright, new plan. Okay, you said no mortal blow. Got it. Well, I can't dizzy you. You are taking advantage of me trying to use every trick I've got. Zelda 1 and 2, they were pretty much the same. Like, that's the thing. I feel like you get one or the other in a Zelda game, but you never get both. There we go. What? What? How did you hit me? Did you just, like, elbow me? Did he elbow me? Whatever. This looks suspicious. What? No. No, there's no... Okay, no. Good. Okay, I'm going to need to light things on... I'm going to need to light torches. Okay. Oh. It's this type of a puzzle. And how much do you want to bet? Well... It is kind of weird that they just have oil just sitting around. I'm pretty sure me putting my lit lantern into that oil was a bad idea. Like, I'm not the only one who thinks that all that oil down there should now be lit aflame, right? Wonder what's up with that last little bit, though. Curiosity's got me. Nope. Okay. I'm gonna go this way. Because as I said, left is left, right is right, or left is right, right is left, up is left, and down is left. Or something like that. Also, for there being torches in here, it's awfully dark. Oh! I should have looked in the frickin' ceilings, huh? Are we done, Keese? This is not... Okay, fine. New plan. Okay, not new plan. You don't last at all. You do. You do. I had to there was an order to it. Okay. I thought the statues were going to come to life and start murdering me. Speaking of murdering, after OOT, Iron Knuckle became more of a slow plotting heavy hitter. Darknut became sort of what Staphos Knights are. Okay. The thing is, I can't think of an Iron Knuckle in a Zelda I can't think of a difference other than one wielding an axe and the other wielding a sword and shield. You're what this technique was made for. So I can go over here to go into the center. Or I can get a chest. Guess what I'm doing? I'm going to get some $10. The moon's out and it looks real weird. Now I kind of wish it was nighttime in-game. Here is a... you know what? Here's a question for everyone watching. After this, depending on how depending on how things go with the... Hi, Arrow. I don't have you equipped right now. And I'm running into a wall because I'm not paying attention. Oh, right. I need you. Stabbing your toe! Stabbing your toe! You're just Dark Link from Zelda 2. That's where I came from. I want this box. What's inside the box? I was ready to say, it is $20. But nope. Man, I need a... Jiggy's got a, what's inside... That right there was me 100% just using Jiggy's What's Inside the Box, meme template song. It's a nice little green screen template he made for a Coliseum thing that... It's up for free use. If you want to use it, there's a link to it on Google Drive. If you had to name a difference, Darknuts are clearly monsters under all the armor, while Iron Knuckles are demi-human, basically, let's say. Are we actually getting help? Okay, who's got the bombs? Gandalf? Why have you weaponized the eagles? That's a bazooka. You guys had bazookas and you didn't give me one? Where's Link's bazooka? Link deserves a bazooka. An automatic crossbow is not enough. Link deserves a bazooka. They're not there anymore. Did they actually go inside? Oh, I'm not allowed to go in that way. Can I go back in where I came from? Well, I don't want to go that way. That's progression. I don't want to progress. I want to explore. Admittedly, now that I think of it, Darknuts in Link to the Past, in Wind Waker they're like some sort of, honestly, they make me think like this, only those wings were actual ears. They were like kobolds. Giant kobolds. Dog kobold, not classical kobold. Which is more dragonkin. Okay, so I made a shortcut to here. It doesn't get me what I want, though, game. But... oh, no. No, no, no. Don't tell me can I do this? Is this a fool's errand? I clipped through it. Okay. I don't know what I was expecting with that. Well, can I get this chest from here? If I go up a little bit? No, I have to get there from the other side, it looks like. But also, there's a chest over there. Game, you're taunting me. You're taunting me with chests. It's not going to do anything. I know that's not a bombable wall, but it looks like it should be a bombable wall. I miss the sword tink. I miss the sword tink. The sword tink was such a good thing. For those of you who aren't aware what I'm talking about, in Link to the Past, Link's Awakening, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and Majora's Mask is I think it's in the Oracles as well. If you hit a wall with your sword, it would make a different noise if it was a solid wall or a bombable wall. I miss those days. I'm seeing how I get to this chest and realizing the fool I am. This is going to be a dungeon that should have been able to be completed in like 15 minutes, and I'm going to take an hour or two just to get to Ganon, aren't I? Also, Hyrule Royal Family, how the hell do you guys traverse your own frickin' castle? You guys got some explaining to do. At least in Link to the Past, the castle, like, was a castle. It was only in the catacombs that you needed to do anything special. Okay, there's obviously something I'm missing. I don't need the rod. I don't think I'm going to use the Oblivion Rod again in this game, and it kind of makes me sad, actually. You. I want my projectiles. Nope. Why must you do this to me, game? Why must you make me think that there's a way to get there, and I don't think there's a way for me to get to that through here. I'm obviously missing something. But what? Because the other way is blocked as well. This way is blocked. I don't see anything that looks like I can do anything with it. I can't... don't have a way to yeah, this is weird. This is very weird. So much for my... Oh, I see how I get here. Maybe it's just from above. Maybe I just get there from above. I'll give it a... I'll take a look, Snavel, but I don't think I could interact with them. Also, welcome. So we've got Hyrule Castle, a giant sword, Hyrule Castle. You know what I do have that I haven't used in a bit? Well... Right! Oh, hi, Choo-Choos! Oh, wait, hi, Choo-Choos. I actually can use some of you. Let's get some health. And some mystery liquid in a second. Last time the mystery liquid was good. Clearly it'll be good again. Actually, you know what? I have not needed this lantern oil ever within this entire game. Was there another purple left, or nope, nope. I missed my chance at getting double purple. Oh well. I forgot entirely that arrows cut. Come on. There's going to be one behind each of these, and half of them are going to spawn enemies on me. Case in point! All the living oil. All oil in this world is just Choo-Choo. Of course, it's going to be that one, but still. Why do so many of you have to be oil? Why couldn't some of you been golden or useful? Come on, Link! There! I've had Link be able to aim down, but sometimes he just does not want to aim down. Oh, hi! Two at once? This surely will go fine. I did this perfectly okay last time. I'm sure I can fight two, no problem. I want to... You don't change the way that you change. You don't change that way. That's Hyrule Warriors. That's not Twilight Princess. Okay, you know what? Hold on. Hold on. Really? It is hard to do the jump this thing. Because sometimes I just go to the side. You're making me work for this piece of heart, ain't you? Why must your defense be better than mine? There we go. Some more armor. That makes me sad if that is the case. Because I want a piece of heart. As long as it's not a stamp. As long as it's not a stamp. You know what? I don't think I want two of you being speedy. I'm sorry, did I just see a third? No, it was just that one. Okay. I'm not trying to that jump slash. I'm trying to roll around this way. Okay, let's get one of you down. Okay, one dead. Now, this will be no easier than it was before. Was that a... Did they drop an orange rupee? 'Cause that was a lot of money. Okay, you know, I could also just play the dodge game. I could just dodge and stop being, it's my turn. I am... Good luck with the raid. Sorry for the snot, but I do hope you're at least feeling a bit better, Grace. Why do they give me arrows? I just realized, why do they give me arrows? Also, there's another chest in here that this is probably going to open. One of you better be a piece of heart. The other one better not be a stamp. Okay. I'm not filled with confidence. I'm really not brimming with confidence right now. I wish Link could just look directly up versus needing to be at a less than 90-degree angle. Piece of heart. Yeah, okay. I did that for a... How many of those rupees went on the floor? How many of those rupees went on the floor? Because I think most of those rupees just went on the floor. Like, if you could just aim up, like, an additional 3 degrees, I wouldn't have had to back up. Well, to the ramparts we go. Also, ads are starting soon, so actually, I should probably do my usual break thing. I should take some water. Well, I'll wait until the ads actually start. Hopefully I don't put myself into a cutscene. I heard you, Keese. Oh no, it's not Keese. It's gonna be freaking ghost rats, isn't it? Yep! Is this a case of half of these are fake? Yes! Yes, it is! And thus another timeline was ended. It is ad time, though, so I will see you all in about 3 minutes. I need some water. It is disgustingly hot in here. Jeez, how long have I not had voice? Probably since the break. Ah. Good to know, good to know. Anyway, hi, I'm back. I was surprised by the Lizalfos, and the entire thing I was saying down here about the... I'll double check, but I didn't see anything I could grapple onto, that's the thing. But no, just so that's actually out there. In that previous room with all the ghosts that tell you where to go, and it's nothing but, I can't go backwards. I can't go backwards. Link just dies. Yeah, like, there's nothing. What is this that I can claw onto? Okay, that wasn't clear to me that was clawable. It just looks like fire. Like the other open torches I had been seeing. Probably if I paid more attention, I would have noticed. Thank you, Snavel. But no, the Hyrule family are dicks. Having a room with falling platforms that you have to go one very specific way, and I had to follow the ghosts of the knights who have died to this trap of theirs. Hyrule family does not want people in their castle. It's no wonder that Ganon and the like make it a base so many times. Okay, that was at least easier than the other one was. Hi, Iron Knuckle. Deal with you in a second. It's only one of you. You didn't do any fanfare when I had to fight the two of them, but this guy, you're giving pomp and you're giving the full pomp and circus to. Treat it like an actual fight, not like a get these skulls out of my way. Okay, that was luck. Oh, you are immune when you pull out your sword? That's not fair. You spinning the camera around actually makes it difficult for me to do my side hop dodge around you. I'm trying to play your game, but you are making it difficult for me, pal. What the? Barrel? Barrel? Again, why do they give me arrows? Are they weak to arrows and I just don't know it? Is that my problem, that I'm not shooting them with arrows? I'm not going into the boss door. Excuse me? There are chests over there. There are a lot of chests over there. I don't want to go into the boss door. I want the chests. Where did I miss a key? That room that I thought I would get to... That room I thought I would get to some other way. So time to find a way down. That is not it. I guess I'm gonna try being wolf to climb down. I'm hitting A to jump. A is not jump. Using the item is jump. So maybe if I'm a wolf, this is not that one. This is not that one. What I'm thinking of is later. Or, you know, maybe it'll have these things. If it has these, that'll just make my life easier. In fact, it does! Except... I'm sorry, what? Link? What? How? How, Link? How did you do that? Apparently, Link subscribes to the Bethesda Soft style of making games. Stairs are not real. Anyway, back to the Forlorn Warriors. Only doing it backwards this time. You know, I kind of wish I had Ukko for this. I could use them to warp out. I'm going to find out that they're in the room I didn't go to, aren't I? Oh yeah, I'll surely find a way to get over here later room. I was so confident about this room. Okay, now where's my bazooka? There's my bazooka hole. I can't even use the bazooka hole. Oh, I know. I brought her and her son? I brought them home. I know. I just, you know, would have been nice. I want my Ferrari's wind. For when I do stupid stuff like this. Now let's see the obvious thing that I missed over here. Oh, really? I guess I shouldn't be surprised that you're all back. Okay, you... I'm probably going to die this time because I have not... I have to get through it the other way. Because I have not removed these. I should remove these. Because it's not through that. That's just a short path. Alright, boars. I don't know how you're, how these guys came back. I don't care. I am missing because I am not good at controlling the board. The board does not control the way that I want the board to control. On the board! Thank you. Okay, I'm done trying to be fancy with you guys. I've tried being fancy, and look where it got me. Got me almost dead. Got me almost dead because I'm trying to be too fancy. Hard turn. So did I just miss like a ladder or something? Yes, or something. No, wait, I climbed up here. I climbed up here. Yeah, because this is just ramparts that bring me back. So if there's something, it would be right here. And I did this. You know what? Let's try the other way. What? Are you going to tell me about the... Yes, I am curious as to what's on the other side of the wall. That's why I'm trying to get through the wall that the map shows me, but it's... This just opened this. You make it look like there's a wall right here. It's not going to be this. It's on the other side of that wall. Right, I have to drag. I can't use the controller to move. Like, there's things in there. I can climb, I can get up. I can't do anything else there from here. And nothing else goes to that area, so it has to be something from here. I am missing the obvious again. You're right, it's probably a dig under spot, isn't it? Okay, not down here. But would definitely be around here. Shouldn't be a dig spot up. Because this is... That is not how you go into wolf sense. Because, yeah, it's that way. I doubt I'm going to find anything going this way. Oh, that's not what I thought it was. Alright, well, we're wolf sensing the entire wall. Alright, this is where I got you guys. I don't need to do... Okay, I don't need to do the entire wall, but... Like this... You're right, this probably is like a dig spot, but... This is a case of, hey, I've been doing... Actually, I don't know what this is a case of. This is a case... It hasn't even been that long since I played. It's only been less than a week. Hi, more leaves. Guys, I think the almost 90, it is 88.9 degrees in my room now. I am going to chalk up my brain not thinking of basic things to it being almost 90 degrees in my room. I'm going to go turn on the AC after this. Alright, so the chest over here is something I'll get. Oh, hi, stall children. No, I'm just gonna let the children do their own thing. I'm realizing that, wait. No, there are no Poes on this map. Okay. I was about to say, wait, there are probably Poes in here. Yo, that works. Oh, right, I don't even have to fight them. They just die to bomb. Now, you're making it seem like there are two chests there. You know what? The stall children aren't going to bother me. Hi! Hi, more Hyrule. That's probably fine. This is probably fine. Probably okay that I'm blowing up and desecrating the graveyard. I mean, it's not like it's holy ground. With all these skeletons walking. Why is there a switch? Really? You barely got far enough away? Why is there a switch in the graveyard? Why are the ghosts surrounding the switch? Like, the ghosts in the graveyard, that makes sense. Why are they surrounding a switch? Oh, joy. I threw it on the ground. Did I just stop the rain or something? So that's another red rupee on the ground. 121 rupees. Whatever, there's one more chest. Or is it that just stopped them all? It must have just been that stopped them all. Oh, wait. I can read these. I can read these! In the land where the rain stops, the statue of time moves. The cursed swordsman sleeps before the sacred tree. Okay. I'm going to just take a guess here. I need to get through this. This can't be what I'm thinking of. It is. This stops the rain. Somehow. Stop. How do I... There, quit. I have to stay still to quit. Okay. Alright, what do you say? Door opens where specters gaze. So there's more ghosts to find. Are you pointing, or is that... No. Yes, you're pointing. You're all pointing this way. That's how I got in here, isn't it? Oh. Wow, Hi, everyone. If it gets really warm in your room or in your house, and you have the ability to have it not be 90 degrees, please have it not be 90 degrees. It's not even summer yet. This is summertime weather. Why must I have summer in my March? It's not even April yet. If it was April, I would still be complaining. I shouldn't be getting this type of weather until early June. Oh, I know. It's just... I'm still going to complain about it. I'm going to constantly complain about it. I can't do anything about that. I wish. Okay, hold on. I just realized they are being nice with me on this one. They've given me pedestal points. If this is another silver rupee, I swear, if this is another silver rupee, right, no, it had to be a small key. Right. Oh! Well, that's good to know. So, those ghosts are there to fulfill what the door says, or what the plaques say. The plaques... Oh my god, you guys are back. Yes, now I can get another Lotta chest room, and hopefully get some useful stuff out of it. Hey, guess who's not fighting you guys, because you don't give me anything. Actually, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to Mito's shop and, is it Mito? No, it's not Mito. Mallow Mart. It's Mallow Mart. Going to go to Mallow Mart and, see if I can't spend some of this money at least. Hi, camera 180ing. Okay, local weather forecast. Hyrule Castle, raining. Hyrule Castle Town, sunny. Not a cloud in the... Okay, some clouds in the sky, but... That's a little weird. Not gonna lie. Also, Mallow really didn't need to put his baby face in front of everything. Blue potions. Blue potions are better. I mean, I might as well, right? Not like I'm going to find some hearty soup elixir, choo-choos. I'm concerned by the thing on his head, by the way. The spinny horn on his head fills me with concern. But now that we are healed and I have potions because, oh god, the amount of just excess damage I've been taking, let's go say hi to Ganon. Or Xanta. It shouldn't be. No, it can't be Xanta again. Midna made him go pop like a balloon. Midna be angry. Right here should give me the angle, right? Yeah, there we go. You all donated towards it, so I am going to be doing the archipelago wheel, and I'm probably going to regret saying this. I do think I will put Twilight Princess as an option for you all to vote for archipelago wheel. It'll be the GameCube version, but where the heck am I going? It'll be the GameCube version, so a little bit crunchier, a little bit very different control scheme, actually. Well, it'll still be an option. I'm also going to try to make sure I have things on there that I've not done before. Because I think one thing that was on there that was a request was Stardew Valley and Balatro, I think. I am not great at Balatro, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, now then, Hyrule, Ghosts of Knights Past who failed the Hyrule Castle initiation test. I thank you, Link, for grabbing. Even though I can make that jump. Yeah, like, for the most part, unless I take a good look at the torches, I don't notice that they've got grates on them. Like, the gold coloring of the grate blends in with the flame texture. I wonder if it's actually more apparent on the Wii and GameCube versions. Really? There we go. I think the gyroscope was just getting in my way there. I don't need the blue potion there yet. Now then, time to get 300 rupees and throw 95 of them on the ground. Holy! I'm sorry, you weren't kidding when you said a lot of chests. It's going to be 500 rupees and I'm going to throw them on the ground, aren't I? Oh, happy Zelda stamp! Again, if Miiverse still exists... Well, there's my 300 rupees. If Miiverse still existed, I would be excited about these stamps. But it doesn't. I also am realizing I don't think I had any reason to get the bomblings. I haven't needed... There's not been anything needing that the bomblings I feel good for. Like, I guess I could have used them against the Stalfos, but that's about it. Also, this is one heck of a restock room. I have not used my slingshot since I got the arrow. So did I just throw those bombs on the ground? Because I don't have a bomb bag for those bombs. I have thrown so much money on the ground. Is this going to be a $5? Yes! Also, I think that green rupee I got earlier is the only green rupee, only like single green rupee I've got from a chest. So clearly this game kept Greg. Hyrule Castle, why do you have a door that opens that way? Hyrule Royal Family, we gotta have a talk. We gotta have a talk at some point about your architectural designs. You have some weird architectural choices. Oh, if I do Twilight Princess, I have the GameCube controller for the Switch. I need to see if that works on PC now, because it wasn't working when it first came out for me. Oh, hi, decapitated statue. I'm sure that has no significance at all of the goddess statue missing a head. Missing 3 heads. Also, isn't she dead? Didn't she, like, sacrifice herself entirely for Midna's sake? Welcome to my castle. So, you're Ganondorf. I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the best looking Ganondorfs. He looks suave in Wind Waker as well, but he looks real good in this. I've been dying to meet you. Your people have long amused me, Midna. To defy the gods with such petty magic, only to be cast aside. How very pathetic. Pathetic as they were, though, they served me well. Their anguish was my nourishment. That was a weird inflection. Their hatred bled across the void and awakened me. I drew deep of it and grew strong again. Your people had some skill, to be sure, but they lacked true power. Pay no mind to this, like, glowing chest wound. I have a weak point. Attack it for massive damage. The kind of absolute power that the chosen by the gods wield. It allows me to survive gaping chest wounds. He who wields such power would make a suitable king for this world, don't you think? Such conceit. But if you are one of the chosen wielders of power, as you claim, I will risk everything to deny you! Shadow has been moved by light, it seems. How amusing. Very well. Deny me, then. Yes, try to deny me. You and your little friend. Oh, he has Twilight teleportation powers still. uh, that's a fair reaction, Minna, of what the hell just happened. Minna just got Navi'd. Both of you, faceless fools who would dare take up arms against the King of Light and Shadow. So you chose, and so you shall feel my wrath. I'm assuming since it's Ganondorf talking through Zelda's body, it has to sound like Zelda, really. Just with, some of his mannerisms. Also, it's time for Zelda's puppet. Oh, it's time for tennis. Link, you were spinning your sword too much. I do not have the timing for this. It is early. I think the problem is I've been dealing with ones where it's swing late. This is swing early. Swing early, then shoot with a normal arrow. Nope. I am not getting stabbed today. Maybe later, but not today. Link didn't have his sword out. That's on me. All right. Claw shot next time. Okay, claw shot. I don't have many options for ranged after that. No. You are not hitting me with that attack. That attack does too much damage in Hyrule Warriors. All right, let's play some tennis again. I said tennis. That just went through her face. There, I got hit by it. Can we play tennis now? As soon as she throws it, I have to press the button. Oh no, it was just win tennis 3 times. My mistake. Yeah, getting electrified will definitely have weird issues on your body. So did you kill them both? Minna, did you just technically kill them both? Because I don't know if you could... Oh, nope. Here we go. You just forced him out of the... What was that look, Midna? Oh, wait, I remember this part. Okay, it's Ganon time. Oh, wow.
Hi,
hey,
Gaia.
Sephiroth. It's, that gaping chest wound got worse. I don't want to talk to you. Really, I should probably Mortal Blow that next time, but... Also, I'm not able to Z-target him. Where did you go? I do not like Beast Ganon being able to teleport. I assume you're just still going around. Nope. Oh. That's the game we're playing! We are just full-on Phantom Ganoning this. Got it. Oh, hi! You landed on me. Alright, is it that I need to become wolf now? Not only can we not confuse him, we can't attack. Alright. We threw a lot of money on the ground. We threw a lot of money on the ground. Mortal Blow is a little overpowered. Because I remember that being more than just one go last time. I remember that being a lot more. When I first played this game, it was when the game came out. I played it on the Wii. I was addled with the flu, which right now being addled by 89-degree weather in my room, or temperature in my room, is not helpful. Oh, hey, Benda, is the curse broken? Oh, no. Zelda's just reclaiming what she gave you. Again, I thought Zelda's entire body disappeared from her sacrifice. Princess, I... Say nothing, Midna. Your heart and mine were as one, however briefly. Such suffering you have endured. She is on the verge of breaking down. Yeah, okay, so the body just disappeared and you all thought he was dead? Then again, he's now showing up as literally just pure energy. Link, you've seen her use the Fuse Shadow twice now? What's making you think it's going to be so different this time? She's just Eldritch Abominationing. This now does make me wonder, who would win? No, Ganondorf would still win a fight against Majora, I think. But it would potentially be close, and then cause Ganondorf to probably be actually a lot stronger. This is now an encounter I do not want to have happen. Well, castle's busted. Where did you get a horse? Also, I enjoyed that he is oh, wait, that's Midna's helmet. I don't remember him having Midna's helmet as a trophy. But also, I enjoy his... Zelda... Link and Ganon are both horse girls. They are both horse girls. Spirits of light, wielders of the great power that shines far and wide upon the lands of our world. In our hour of need, grant me the leg to banish evil. I can speak, I swear it. Also, I enjoy he's using one of the sage's sword that got stabbed through him against us. Have some golden arrows. You're not going to call them silver arrows. I know they will never be silver arrows again. They're only silver arrows in the defeated timeline, but still. Link, chosen hero, lend us the last of your power. Oh, wait. She uses the bow. Awesome. I'll try to slow Ganondorf with my light arrows. You target him and keep him within range. You know what? I don't think it'll do anything, but I'd rather have this equipped right now. Ugh. So we get knocked off, but Zelda manages to stay on. Oh, well, that was kind of you, Ganondorf, to let me get back on the horse. Come on! They hadn't even spawned yet. You're a little sad that in the final showdown, Zelda steals Midna's thunder. Yeah, it is unfortunate. Link, you gotta learn how to stay on the horse better. I tried so hard to dodge, but I couldn't move any direction other than straight. I'm guessing because I was Z-targeting. Okay, we dodged his spirit horses this time. Oh, that was lucky. Oh, I actually need to target him. I'm targeting him for Zelda's sake. Got it. They did not hit me. I'm sorry, they did not touch me. have actually hit him yet. There, maybe that counted. That's not going to count. I was dodging the spirits that Zelda managed to interrupt. Oh, good, good. I was hitting him. Or, okay, I don't think I hit him at all. I think Zelda did all the damage there. Oh. Well, crud, that's an awkward ad break. I wish I had noticed that in time. I would have delayed it. An impressive-looking blade, but nothing more. Would you hear my desire to take this foul blade and use it to blot out I couldn't read the rest because you went... It's auto-advancing text. Alright, time for Wind Waker Ganon fight. Again. I am going to wait, however, for ads to be done for this. I apologize for anyone who's watching the VOD at this point, or anyone who isn't getting ads. I'm going to be waiting for them for this. What I remember of this, though, is this fight is cool, but it's basically the same duel from Wind Waker again. Right, I forgot. I think it probably does, but I'm not going to worry about using the fishing rod for this. It did weird things, if I remember, from seeing things. I've never done it. You're unearthing memories. You're unearthing partial memories, Nethos. But I also will admit, I might just end early, considering, again, my brain is so fried from the heat. I should have turned on the AC today. I should have turned on the AC today. I didn't realize how hot it was going to get. I should look. What the heck is the temperature going to be for this week? Because, you know, I like having usually a month, whereas I don't need to have the heat or AC on. Show me my forecast, please. Tomorrow, same temperature. The next day, in the mid-60s, then 80s, then 50s. I hate the fucking slingshot. I hate the slingshot weather. I hate it. We don't have a spring. We don't have a fall. We just have winter, summer, and then slingshot between winter, summer. We used to have 2 other seasons. Sephiroth, we had a day whereas it was like in the 80s, then the very next day we had snow sticking on the ground. Also, welcome back, everyone. Yeah, I didn't realize that. We're going right as that finished. Let's do our duel from Wind Waker. Okay, I would like to... Oh, I'm sorry. This is a wait for chance. This is very much Wind Waker. Wait for your chance and then hit A. You know what? Really? Come on! That sword went through you! Okay, now I know what to look for from him for the chance. sorry, did you just say no to Mortal Blow entirely? Yes, you did. He is taunting me. He is successfully taunting me. What? I'm sorry, what the heck just happened there? Because it looked like I got hit by nothing. Ganon? Gandorf, come on. There we go. Because the chance is coming when I'm already moving to the side to try to dodge him. I'm going to treat this like demise. I can't treat this like demise. Okay, that time the sword's nowhere near you, and Ganon, what the hell are your hitboxes? Non-existent. Your hitboxes don't exist. Well, I'm not getting that chance dialogue anymore. Apparently Fee is done with me. Fee, Fi, however you're... I have to see how it's actually... I'd have to see the kana for it to know... Okay, so when he does the jump away, I can't hit him. Like, my sword goes through him. He doesn't have a hurt box. Ganon, when did you learn the ability that is iframes? Because you're not supposed to learn that. That's the... Again, I was moving already to dodge a thing. Fairy? I'm just gonna put you in here right now. You are, I think, the first fairy in a bottle I've gotten this game. Which is, I guess, implies that, like, they're the same barriers, but they were, actually, no, they're his barriers. It's not that they're Twilight barriers. So that makes sense that it's Demon Tribe barriers. Yeah, kick. Can you do whatever was the thing that gives me a chance, please? I'd like to actually have it whereas I can see what the heck this is. You're just gonna keep poking, huh? keep stabbing you. Okay, I'm not allowed to jump slash him. That's what chance is. Chance is, hey, you can jump slash. Come on. I don't know what I need to do to get you to do that. Well, doesn't matter. We're stabbing you through your gaping chest wound. Honestly, between the three versions of this fight, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, and Skyward Sword, I think Twilight Princess is the weakest of the three. Skyward Sword is a hard fight. I'll go through things after this. Do not think this ends here. The history of Light and Shadow will be written in blood! I mean, it already has been. Many times over. Oh, hey! You no longer have the Triforce of Power. The only thing keeping you alive. Did Zant? Wait, how? Okay, I'm now confused as to how Zant just did his thing there. That thing right there confuses me. Well, here's the thing. The only special moves I could use against him are the same special moves you use in Wind Waker, of the roll around him and spin attack his back. I couldn't Mortal Blow him. I couldn't Helm Splitter him, though you can Helm Splitter him in Wind Waker. Like, also consider, Wind Waker Link is probably one of the least prepared Links to do what he does. You think Ganondorf is strong? Honestly, either this or Wind Waker would probably be the strongest Ganons. Because, actually, I want to say Wind Waker might be one of the strongest Ganons, because he breaks out of the Sacred Realm all on his own in that one. He doesn't have Aghanim. No, that's the only timeline where he breaks out of the Sacred Realm. Also, hi, Full Midna. I forgot how intricate her cloak is. Enjoy the true form of the imp. What? Say something. Am I so beautiful you've no words left? And thus, we are done. Look, I admit, Imp Midna is a fun character. I do like Full Midna, and I'm sad that outside of the end scene here and a bit of Hyrule War, it makes sense you only get to see her in the end scene here because it's a reveal of what she actually looks like. I do like playing her as her in Hyrule Warriors, though. I like summoning Cannon or Bridge. But, no. Yeah, between the three versions of the Ganon duel, I would say Skyward Sword did it the best. That's the best fight. It is the hardest fight, but it's the best fight. Wind Waker is a very good one as well, though, because it did it first, but it feels more like a actual fight than what that felt like to me. It also helps that in the Wind Waker one, to be fair, you're not fighting him alone. Tetra's there helping you actively. Sort of like how Zelda helped on horseback, but then she was kind of just, no, you're on the sidelines now. I like it when Zelda does... That's a car alarm. I like it when Zelda does things. I need to take a look, though. During Heroes of Time, they ended up doing Skyward Sword randomizer, and at one point they got to doing Demise, and they didn't have the Hylian shield, but they pointed out a quirk with... There's a point where Demise apparently has two forms, and it seems like if you target one of them, you can target one of them, but then do things to the other one, because it will react as though you're doing things to the one you're targeting, not the one you're actually hitting. Also, everyone's partying. Nobody knows what... Like, seriously, most of the people have no idea what the hell just happened here, it seems. They were in the Twilight. A lot of people don't seem to really acknowledge that they were in the Twilight. And I don't think anyone makes any mention of or nobody was panicking over, why is there a pyramid engulfing the castle? Oh God, everyone's doing the Malomark dance. Hi, treasure chest under a bridge I never noticed before. Thank you for showing me a treasure chest I missed, game. I do like a lot of the secondary characters in this. Even if they don't get a lot of screen time, it does feel like they tried to give even the small characters a little bit of, like, depth to it. Sort of like what they, to be fair, do in Majora's Mask, even though Majora's Mask, they get a good bit more depth because there's not as many characters and you see them over the course of 3 days. Like, there's just little tidbits that I like. Hey, they're finally going home. Also, there are... Ganon dies. He dies in all 3 timelines, though technically he dies multiple times in one. Like, the defeated timeline is the only one whereas his minions try to bring him back. I think the reason for that, the only reason I can think of for that is because in the other timelines, he never comes to power enough. They are still generating hearts. That's all I got. He didn't have enough of a devoted fanaticism behind them. And no, Bruce, I still can't believe Bruce went from the I hate you terribly to in one scene, you are the best character and I am on board with you. It took it was 1 or 2 scenes that just was here is a complete, you 180'd in a way that was super sudden, out of nowhere, but also felt like I can believe this 180. I need to play Skyward Sword again. It's not going to be what I do after this. I've got Archipelago Wheel after this. I've got a lot of things I want to do after this, but I may go through Skyward Sword like I did with this. But if I do that, I will be looking at doing Skyward Sword HD, because I might try it with motion controls and the Joy-Cons. I am not doing the Wii version. I'm not doing Wii Motion Plus controls. I do have that version somewhere in this house, though. Bum, 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 bum. And now for the scene that made me sad. I don't think there's a reason that this scene needs to happen, and at the same time, I fully understand why this scene needs to happen. Well, I guess this is farewell, huh? Light and shadow can't mix, as we all know. It mixes all the time! I'm sorry, it mixes all the time! That is what shadow is! That's what Twilight is! Come on! But never forget that there's another world bound to this one. I mean, there's like 8. There's this one, there's the Sacred Realm, there's Lowrule, there's the Twilight Realm. We have a minimum of 4 that are all directly tied to this one, that are not at all the same ones. Shadow and light are 2 sides of the same coin. One cannot exist without the other. Light can exist without shadow. Darkness can exist without light. But shadow needs light and something getting in the way of the light. I know now the reason the goddesses left the Mirror of Twilight in this world. They left it because it was their design that we should meet. Yes, that is what I believe. Again, weird intonation on my part there. Zelda, your words are kind, and your heart is true. If all in Hyrule are like you, then maybe you'll do all right. Thank you. Well, the princess spoke truly. As long as that mirror's around, we could meet again. Link. See you later. Yeah, I understand both she doesn't need to do it. I think I understand why she's doing it, because she doesn't want this to possibly happen again. But there's no need to do this. There was no need to do that. Because, I won't lie, I would have liked it because, hey, we could use the Twilight Realm again in the future for something. Not like they would. We haven't seen the Picori back. I would love to have the Picori back. I love the Four Swords stuff. Also have the second half of the credits. But no, I am glad I went through this game again. This is a good Zelda. This is a fun Zelda. Mortal Blow makes some bosses too trivial. And I've had better Ganon fights. But as a whole, I really like this game. Now I feel like when we get to Skyward Sword, it'll be I liked you know, a bunch of parts. As a whole, there. If I remember from my playthrough correctly, I'll eventually go through Skyward Sword. At this point, I'm now committed. But from what I remember when I went through Skyward Sword, it was I really liked that game. However, there's a lot of that game I do not think needed to be there. Especially its version of the gather light drops. Actually, you know what? That's one thing I will give as a downside for the GameCube and Wii Zeldas. They reused things in ways that I don't think needed to be reused. So some of it was done decently. I like that they I liked how they repurposed the action command thing from Wind Waker, as you can do it on your own volition attacks in Twilight Princess. But they didn't need to they didn't need to one-for-one the same Ganon boss fight. Skyward Sword didn't need to copy Twilight Princess's kill the Twilight bugs to regather the light. It does it for something to do with sword tempering, but like it just slows things down. And I will say, my biggest gripe with Wind Waker is I got teased with the potential for 8 additional dungeons, and the Triforce Hunt was not 8 additional dungeons with Triforce pieces. I thought we were full on Link to the Past Zelda wanting this, but we didn't. I'm glad that the remaster put it down to you only need to find 4 chunks. Also, a thing that I realized with the Wind Waker timeline, the spirit of the hero doesn't exist in that timeline anymore. Also, hey, they repaired the statue of the goddesses. I just realized I haven't saved it all since the game ended. Does it? Credits number 3, everybody! Tantalus, I'm guessing, is the studio that did the HD remastering of this. But, does this game let me save post-fact? Because if not, well, my last save was before we went into Hyrule Castle. That is one thing I really appreciate for Ocarina of Time. I saved in Ocarina of Time constantly because that's how you basically exited the menu, was to exit the menu, just save, and you're out of the menu now. And I'm going to say it again, I know why it doesn't exist anymore. I fully understand why it doesn't exist anymore. I wish that the stamps that we collected were... I wish that they had it whereas, hey, you got this stamp. It's unlocked for your Nintendo account, so you can use it for posts. Because, well... the Nintendo account you used for the Wii U is still the same account I'm using for the Switch. Hey, Minnie, welcome, and thank you for the GG. I had a harder time fighting the Dark Nuts than I did with Ganon. I just realized that. except for the horse fight. I like the idea of the horse combat. I do not like the execution of horse combat. So, I'm going to confirm if I am correct about my sadness statement. Wii U Gamepad. I am correct about my sadness statement. If I wanted to do that again, I have to do all of Castle Tower. Well, it's not like I really need to worry about it.
Get some water.
I shall get some water. And I know this is going to... I know I originally said that if this ended fast, I was going to do the Amiibo dungeon. But I think I'm going to save the Amiibo dungeon for a Friday Free Space Day to just mess around with it. Because again, it is 89.1 degrees in this room. It is too damn hot. We have finished the game. I'm going to put the controller down. We're going to come over here, and we're going to turn this off before it gets DMCA'd, because frickin' that song gets DMCA'd all the frickin' time. Anyway, thank you all very much for tuning in. Thursday, I'm taking off because I've got things I gotta take care of. But Friday, we're not doing Free Space. Friday is going to be Chaos Crowd Control, because it was yet another donation incentive that was met during Heroes of Time Community of Champions. And I have decided on the game. We're going to be doing Donkey Kong 64 Randomizer with Chaos Crowd Control. For those of you here who are not aware, here's how Chaos Crowd Control is going to work. When I normally do crowd control, you all get a bunch of free coins and everything is, relatively cheap. Some things will be like a little bit expensive depending on what it does, such as killing me will cost a decent bit out of the gates. However, Chaos Crowd Control, everything starts at a very low price. Everything starts between 1 to 10 coins. You'll get 200 coins for free every half hour. This is where the chaos ensues. However, there is one mitigating thing on my side to help manage the chaos. As the chaos level heats up with certain effects, their price increases. You guys need to let the chaos cool down for those effects if you want to keep on using them, or you'll have to actually buy crowd control coins. But there's a lot of free ones, so I'm trying to incentivize you not to do that. But yeah, small things like, knock me around. That might be, okay, yay, I'm using Ship Arcanian things as an example. Knock me around light. Okay, yeah, that costs 5 coins. And it'll increase in price by 10% each time you use it with like a, let's say, 15-minute cooldown before it starts dropping back down in price. Killing me outright, however, would start at like 10 and would go up by a factor of 5 and would take an hour or so for it to cool back down. But yeah. Again, thank you all very much for watching. Sorry again that we are ending earlier, but again, it is god-awful hot. I need to open up a window. It is cooler outside now. And let's see, now that the Hat in Time relaxation song is done, who is on to toss raid over to? Well, we could go raid... I'm going to take a look. We could go raid the man who put together a Community of Champions, which is leading to, again, Chaos Crowd Control happening. He is right now basically looking like he's doing a PAX debrief, PAX discussion, because he just got back from PAX. Let me take a look at who else is on, though. Because I see Limit is on. I could go raid a big name. You know what? We're going to go rate a big name because I was talking about Wind Waker and I was talking about crowd control. If it'll let me. All right, we're going to go rate Scott Falco. He is doing Wind Waker randomizer crowd control, and I'm now seeing that there is a Melon sprite for it, and it looks like this is HD Wind Waker randomizer with crowd control. I may look into this in the future for things to do. But again, thank you all very much for watching, and take care, everyone.